The East End is the future heart of Houston. It was the original heart of Houston. It's where Houston began.
And Houston is wonderfully diverse. And the East End is all about that diversity. You want to really get down to the root of who we are, what is it we have here.
It's part of the history of this neighborhood to do public art. The National Endowment for the Arts have 6 artists that are doing public projects specifically in the East End to coincide with the opening of the light rail and the centennial of the Port of Houston.
Here's what's happening. All the artist groups are moving over to the East Side. The East Side has all the infrastructure for the artist groups. And to have the arts and the bayous connect with the culture is absolutely perfect.
Anything that calls for more artists must be pretty good.
East End is fabulous. When we looked at other places to put our studio complexes, East End was our first choice. It's got a lot of buildings with great architecture. It's got amazing views of downtown, easy access to baseball stadium, the soccer stadium, the restaurants, the marketplaces. It's all just right here. It's a really exciting time to be in the East End.
When we did a study several years ago, what we realized is people need the green space. This all ties into the change that's occurring here in the East End, particularly at Guadalupe Plaza Park. So what the management district will be doing is turning that into green space for all of these new residents.
And you will see a lot more activity because everybody wants to have culture in their neighborhood. Everybody wants to have those parks. They want to walk. They want to be able to go to a show and watch a dance and see some art and go to a farmer's market. And that's what culture does for neighborhoods.
And you can come over on the East Side and feel like I've entered a whole new space. We're bringing you together for a social experience, a cultural experience, an art experience.
I would like to see more people come and visit the East End. I think we have a lot to offer and a lot to see. And I think there's more that can be done and seen, and it's developing.
It is a sense of community that's happening. It's a transformation. It's people getting out.
Here's a perfect example of living history. We are seeing in Houston, a city traditionally known for oil and gas, turn into a cultural draw point. And that point is centered just east of downtown in what is going to become the East End Cultural District.
Cultural development is a key part to the whole development picture, no matter which neighborhood you're in. And the East End already has a lot of cultural things going on, so having that designation, the East End will boom even more with development when that happens.
I think people who have not been to the East End recently will be very surprised by the changes that have occurred over the last 5 years. There's new restaurants, new residents, new sidewalks. The East End Light Rail is about to open. There's new artwork everywhere. So please come and visit. You'll have a great time, I can promise you.